smoke, ain't nobody at all. Doctors, we body them all. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond, or get left looking foolish and odd. Like who that won't smoke, ain't nobody at all. Doctors, we body them all. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, sis? How you doing, brother?
All right.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. All right, according to the Bible, now what's your nationality? Now, that's going into religion. Now what's your nationality as far as your race? What do you consider your race? Consider yourself black? Okay, what about you?
I just told you.
I say you're
African-American.
African-American, all right? See, that's a curse, and that's going to show you that, hey, in the Bible, that the Bible's talking, let's go to Jeremiah 17:4. Because one thing about the Bible, it tells us that we're going to be disconnected from our heritage. You got one saying they're black and the other saying that you're African-American. And being African-American, that means you're descendant of two white men. First of all, Africa was named after white man Amerigo Vespucci. Scipio Africanus. And America was named after Amerigo Vespucci. So that makes you descendant of two white men. And also it makes you a descendant from two different continents. That's not possible. And ma'am, you say you black, right? So you can't be black. See, black, where's the nation of black? See, black is a color, okay, like your pants and my pants. That's black. We are brown people. I heard black. Black is a color from a crayon box. So you can't be black. So we're going to go into some details right here and show you and Mr. here that, hey, your heritage is the Bible, because the Bible is not a religious book, it's a history book. All right, read that.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
See, we've been disconnected from our heritage, because you said you're black, and the brother said he's African American, but we all the same people. You see that? All right, so let's go read that on out.
And that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
All right, when our ancestors come on here to the Americas, did we know anything about this country? Nope. But we got put into our oppressor's hand, right? As what? Slaves. Then we come on here and what? Cargo slave ship, right? Do you actually know the slave trade is in the Bible? It is in this Bible. It goes some markers showing that, hey, the blacks, Hispanics, also the Native Americans also went into slavery too on slave ships. All right, read that.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
All right, see, the Most High God, the reason we're in this situation, go to Deuteronomy 1:1, we can get started. We're going to go to Deuteronomy 1:1 and show you that, hey, you are God's chosen people. We're going to show you some curses. We're going to let you know Deuteronomy 1:1 is Deuteronomy talking about the Israelites, all right? All right, let's go.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
All right, who we talking to in this? All who? Israel, right? All praise. Read.
On this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plains over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tupelo, and Laban, and Hazaruth, and Dezahad.
Go to 7:6. Excuse me. We got to understand that this is who the book talking about right here, Deuteronomy. We're talking about Israel, right? But we also got to understand that we are God's chosen people, that we supposed to be placed upon a high level. But our people, okay, where the most of blacks found at? You go to any city in the U.S., where you find most of our people?
Well, to be honest with you, most of you people that get caught me down, probably they're clubs, so they're real party.
Okay. Right. That's true. But also, what part of the city do we live in? Do we say in, like I said, the good part of the town? Because most of the time you go to Atlanta, and you can tell when you go to Atlanta that, hey, when you get into the black neighborhood, it's like night and day compared to the others, because we got a lot of garbage, a lot of slums, a lot of drugs, diseases, because we down at the bottom. Because a lot of people are located in the ghettos, what we call the trap, the hood, the project. Most of the time you don't find us there, right? All right, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 in verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
I'm going to show y'all that we are holy people. We're supposed to be separate from all the other nations. But because we mingled in, look at us now. We're on the bottom. All right, read.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He chose us. Like I said before, he chose us. We're going to show you why. And what curse are we going through, all right? Read that.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
All right, see, we supposed to be above all nations, but a lot of times what we do, we ask for what? Equal justice, right? But we're not going to get that equal justice because Most High God say, all right, now, I want y'all to be above, but a lot of times what we do, like Black Lives Matter, we try to be equal. Martin Luther King tried to get equal, right? But that's not possible. That's not possible. So what we did, we joined hand in hand with our enemies, and the Most High God got pissed off because we started doing the other thing, getting religion. All right? Like you said, sinning. Doing things contrary to the Most High God, all right? Let's get some of these curses and see what the Most High God done to us because we were sinful, okay? All right, then go to Deuteronomy 15. We start right there.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
All right, we're not listening. They said we don't listen to God's commandments. All right, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All right, what's a curse? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? So, well, we're going to show you that the curse is a bad thing. All right, sisters, let me ask y'all something. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's something bad, right? So we're going to read some of these curses. It's going to show y'all that, hey, our people fit the curses in the Bible. So we're going to identify us in the Bible. All right? Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All right, read.
Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Okay, like I asked the gentleman right here, sister, where do you find most of the blacks, Hispanics in the cities? Where do you find most of our people in the cities or towns, wherever you go? Where are we mostly located? What, in the hood? In the hood, the projects. And then when you go in our neck of the woods, you can also tell that by the garbage, the way our living condition, you can tell our part of the town more than any other part of the town, right? You agree with that? I'll pray that's a curse in the Bible. All right, in those neighborhoods, we got what? A lot of single parent families, a lot of drugs, STDs rampant all over the place, and we killing each other. See, those curses that Most High God put on us, why? Because we do not do his commandments. We kill each other. All right? We steal from each other. You see what I'm saying? That's why we're in the condition we are. All right? Read that next part.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
All right, in the field. That's going into where we work. All right, a lot of our people got what? Low-end jobs, right? You know, some of the McDonald's, Hardee's, the low-end jobs. So, you know, and not many people work for Ace, Alcorn Electric Power Duty. That's right. All right, since you agree with that, a lot of our people work the low-end jobs. All right, see, one thing is that right here, even in the 1860s, when we come over here, so you might agree with that, would you? All right, we're going to look right here. Now, this is being cursed. Let's show the gentleman right here. Turn around there. All right, right here. You see that right there? You see us picking cotton right here? That's cursed in the field. You see, even in 1860, we come here and did all that cotton picking and did all the gathering, and what we get paid. If we didn't get paid, then we didn't do enough work, what happened? Got a back beat out, right? All right, since you agree with that, all praise. All right, and like right here, look what happened to our people right here. That's a curse. All right, now we go right here in the field, right here. All right, see, there's curses on our people. All right, you put it down, soldier. All right, then I'll show you some more. All right, go to 30. 30. All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
All right, during slavery. Did not the master sleep with our wives? We got married in slavery now. But did the master not sleep with our wives? They had children by the slaves, all right? All right, sister, you grow along with that? All praise. That's a curse that the Most High God put on us because why? We broke it. Because we did what? Disobedience, all praise. All right, read.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
All right, who built master house? Who built a big house? The master built his own house. You think master built his own house? All right, sis, who built the big house on the plantation back in the day? Were the slave build it or did master build it? The slaves. So you think the master built it? Oh yeah, we did. So you said you think the slave didn't build it? Okay, we're going into read that again. Read it from the top. I'm sorry, read that portion.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 30. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Well, did the slaves live in the master house? They didn't, right? After they got through working, cleaning it up, cooking, they went back where? To the slave shack, right? That's what it's going into. The slaves built the house, but they couldn't dwell in. They didn't stay all night there. They had to leave. All right, that was a curse. All right, that's all that in the one part. All right, finish it up.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
All right, who got out of the field, the food in the field, the fruits, the vegetables, the crops? You don't know, the slaves done that on the plantation. All right, sis, did our people gather stuff on the plantations back in the day? Did the slaves gather the plantation, the food out of the fields, the veggies and all that? So we done that, right? All praise. All right. All right, sis, we're going to go into some more curses, all right? Going to let y'all know how y'all identify in this Bible, all right? Read it, go to 37. All right, hold right there. Hey, let me ask you something. What do you consider your race, though? What do you consider your race? Right. So you're an Israelite. All praise. What about your little sister? Same thing. All praise. All praise. All right, then we're going to jump on to another verse then. Go to 47. Go to 47.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
All right, that's what Most High said. Now, we do not enjoy the things he blesses us with. All right, we want to go out on our own and do our own thing, right? We got with the other nations. Then a lot of sin come unto our people, and then that's where you get a lot of homosexuality, holidays, doing a lot of things that go contrary to the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why all these curses fell upon us, because we didn't take what the Most High God gave us for joining us. We want to do what the other nations, all right? All right, read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee.
All right, that's what the Lord done. He said, all right, now since y'all want to do your own thing, now I got somebody going to jack you up. Now I got somebody going to get you back in place and get your head right so you come back to the Most High God. So what he done, he put us in the want of all things. All right, let's go into what one of them is.
And hunger.
All right, in hunger. All right, so where you go get your food? All right, who on that? Yeah, who on the store you go to get your groceries? All right, McDonald's. Saying right, like you know, a lot of stores, you know, it's other nations, right? That's what the Most High God said. I'm going to get you down so low, you're going to have to go to the other nations to get your food. All right, what else? Read.
And in thirst.
All right, now you might get a little thirsty. I don't know if you drink it a little bit or whatever. You might go get some descendant water. You might go get a little wine or whatever. You got to go to where? The other nations, right? Same thing with hunger. He said the same thing with thirst. We're going to go buy our drink from the other nations, all right? What else?
And in nakedness.
All right, nakedness. That's going to your clothes. Do you make your own clothes? All right, so you got to go. See, that's one thing about it. Even though you make your own clothes, but do you make your own material to make your clothes? See, that's steady going deeper and deeper. So Most High God, he got all that covered because what? We were disobedient. All right, read.
And in want of all things.
He said in want of all things, even your driver's license. You got to go where? To the other nation, right? In want of all things, like I said, when you die, the other nation got to come out and get the coroner. Hey, say to let you know that you dead. You see what I'm saying? And want everything we got to go through and get, from water to clothes to food, we got to go to the other nations to get it. All right? All right, let's jump to the kicker. That's all that. All right, finish this out.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
All right, what nation people you know got a yoke of iron put on their neck to come over here? What nation of people that come over here on this side of the earth from Africa, they got put a yoke of iron on their necks? Who is it? Yeah, right. That's right. Like I said, we got to go there to get the food from them, our dress, our drink, and then on top of that, when we got over here, we got broke down with the chains. So when the slavery ended, what happened? Hey, Hey, we were broke as a people. You know, did we run from the plantation? You ever tried? Some of us left, but most of us stayed there because we were broke. We were broken people. All right. Read. Let's go to 68. Now this is the kicker right here. Now a lot of people didn't know this part was in the Bible. You know, for the Atlantic slave trade. Do you know that was in the Bible? The Atlantic slave trade. Well, I tell you what. How did our people come over here? How did the blacks get over here? On ships, right? Do you know that was in the Bible? Okay, let's read that thing. All right, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
All right, he's saying Egypt. Now, the word Egypt got a certain meaning. Now, it don't mean the land of Egypt, because in Israel, you know, the Israelites walked out of Israel with Moses and walked to what? The promised land, right? So you can walk back and forth from Israel back to Egypt. But let's see what Egypt means right here. All right, read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
The house of what?
House of bondage.
All right, so what does Egypt mean? Bondage, right? So when you're in bondage, that means what? You're in captivity, right? All right, so we're going to start from the top. We're going to put that in there. All right, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Which means captivity, bondage, slavery. Read.
Again with ships.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right there. Translated slave trade. It's telling you that the Israelites going to go into bondage again on ships. So your people come over here on what? On ships. So that means you're what? Like you said, you reinforce that you're an Israelite. All praise. All right, read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And like you said, you're not going to see our land no more again. Have you been to Israel? I have been to Israel. These brothers right here never been to Israel. So that's going to show, that reinforcing that, hey, we are those people. We're the Israelites. All right, read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
All right, slave man and slave woman. How? When we come on here, did we just walk around free, or did we get sold to our enemies? We got sold, right? All praise. All right, read.
And no man shall buy you.
Hey, none of our people can free us from that slavery. That's that hardcore slavery that went from generation to generation, right? So now that you know you're an Israelite, so Most High God requires some things. Like, go do Deuteronomy 10. So Most High God requires some things. Like, all right, let's read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
All right, now what? Now God's gonna say what He required of thee now. So we got y'all listen closer.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
It said we gotta love the God with all our heart and all our soul, and do what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
I said what the Most High God wants to do. He wants to do His commandments.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.